time. Number 1, top test, broke through the starting gate stall doors. They're all in line. Zero. Now Steek on the outside going for the lead with top test challenging on the rail, and the top test now takes the lead. Now Steek back into second by a length and a half. Graceful Derby is third, Dots of Pleasure in fourth, and Personal Ensign, Desert Chill, and Miss Guillotine is seventh. Down the backstretch, Personal Ensign has gained on the outside, now taking second, only 2 off of top test. Nearest the rail is Graceful Derby in third. The field enters the far turn, the quarter 23 and 1. Top test has the lead by less than a length. Personal Ensign and the Graceful Derby heads apart second and a third as Personal Ensign now overtakes and has the lead by half. On the rail, Graceful Derby is now second. Top test back into third by 2. Then Dots of Pleasure, now Steek, Desert Chill, and Miss Guillotine is a distant seventh. The half and 46 and 3. Personal Ensign has the lead now by almost 2 lengths. Graceful Derby is second. On the outside is top test. Desert Chill has broken down. They pass the 8th pole, and Personal Ensign goes clear by about 10 lengths. Then Graceful Derby is second. It's Personal Ensign in front. They're all in line. They're all. Collins on the outside has the lead by about 2. Then it's Personal Ensign in second, and a Flying Katuna is third. Personal Ensign is gaining ground on the outside of Collins. There are about 2.5 to Flying Katuna in third. The first quarter in 23 and 2. Collins leads by a half. Personal Ensign on the outside, second by about 5. Flying Katuna is third. Collins continues to lead by a half. Personal Ensign on the outside is second. About 6 to Flying Katuna. The half in 46 flat. Personal Ensign is gaining ground gradually on the outside of Collins. As they round the far turn, Collins still has a head in front. And now a neck. Personal Ensign on the outside is still in second. About 8 back to Flying Katuna. 3 quarters, 10 and 1. Personal Ensign now draws alongside Collins again, and those two pass the 8th pole together. Personal Ensign on the outside now takes a narrow lead. Collins on the inside, second by about 6, and Flying Katuna is third. Personal Ensign on the outside still has a narrow lead. Collins on the rail is still in second. Personal Ensign on the outside in front. They're all in line. They're all. Chic Shireen going for the lead. Musical Lark on the outside, second. Dots of Pleasure on the rail moves up now into second. Musical Lark is third. Personal Ensign fourth, and with a twist. And Delight Reality is sixth. Down the backstretch. Chic Shireen leads the way by a half. Dots of Pleasure on the rail, second by a half. Musical Lark on the outside, third by a length. And Personal Ensign with a twist. And a Delight Reality, the quarter 23 and 2 as they approach the far turn. Chic Shireen still leads by a half. Dots of Pleasure joined on the outside by Musical Lark and Personal Ensign. Musical Lark takes second. Personal Ensign third. Those two gain on the outside of Chic Shireen. Now those 3 are across the track. They round the far turn. Personal Ensign on the outside puts ahead in front. Musical Lark is second, and Chic Shireen on the rail is back into third. Then with a twist, Dots of Pleasure and Delight Reality, the half, 46 and 2. It's Personal Ensign on the outside and a Musical Lark on the rail. Their heads apart. Chic Shireen behind them in third, then with a twist, Dots of Pleasure and Delight Reality, and Personal Ensign now gets the lead again. Goes clear by a length and a half. Then Musical Lark and a Chic Shireen. Personal Ensign in front by 2. Chic Shireen is second, then Musical Lark and with a twist. Personal Ensign leads to the wire.
They're all in line. They're off. Personal Ensign on the outside going for the lead. Rushing up in the rail, there goes 3 Hour Lark. Also moving through is Debonairly. Moving down the backstretch. 3 Hour Lark on the rail has the lead a half. Debonairly second. Right there third, it's Personal Ensign. Gap at 3 back to with a twist in fourth. Then it's Rosame in fifth. As the quintet moves down the backstretch, the first quarter completed 23 3/5 seconds. Personal Ensign now moves up and gets to the lead. 3 Hour Lark second, Debonairly third. 2 more to with a twist and Rosame. Passing the half-mile pole, the half raced 46 4/5 seconds. Personal Ensign extends the lead to 4 lengths. Debonairly is second. On the inside with a twist moving up to be third. 5 more to 3 Hour Lark and then Rosame. Coming to the head of the stretch. Personal Ensign in front by 3. With a twist is second. Then it's Debonairly, Rosame, and 3 Hour Lark. Coming to the final 16th. Personal Ensign in command.
They're all in line. They're off. On the outside, it's Key Bid. From between horses, Fiery Challenge, and down on the inside, there goes Marmar. And Marmar has a narrow lead. Now Valid Line has moved into second. Fiery Challenge is third. Personal Ensign is racing fourth. It's 2 lengths further back to Chic Shireen in fifth. Key Bid on the outside is sixth. Then One From Heaven in seventh. Key to the Bridge is eighth. And Starita is ninth and last. The first quarter went in 22 3. Valid Line on the inside and Personal Ensign on the outside. And racing between those two is Marmar. They're 3 across the track as they move into the turn. And now Personal Ensign makes a move to take the lead by about a length. Marmar between horses is in second. Fiery Challenge on the outside is in third. Valid Line towards the inside is fourth. Then Key Bid in fifth. Chic Shireen is racing sixth. The half-mile went in 45 4, and they're midway around the turn, and Personal Ensign has gotten clear quickly, now by about 5 lengths. Key Bid is second on the far outside. That's One From Heaven in third. They're moving for the head of the stretch. 3/4, 110 2, and Personal Ensign has the lead by 6 lengths. Key Bid is second on the outside. One From Heaven is third. Key to the Bridge is now racing fourth. Then it's Chic Shireen. They're past the 8th pole. Personal Ensign leads it by 5 lengths. One From Heaven on the outside is second, and Key Bid is third. She's going to remain unbeaten. Personal Ensign has the lead.
They're off. Clever Girl going for the lead. On the inside is Kuda Facile. On the outside without feathers, Personal Ensign. Farther out, Triple Wow. Then Steal a Kiss, Silent Turn. Funestrada, Fiesta Gal, and Ms. Eloise is 10th. They continue around the clubhouse turn. Without feathers now gets the lead by a half. Personal Ensign on the outside moves into second. Kuda Facile on the rail back into third. A length and a half to Silent Turn. A length and a half to Triple Wow. Then Steal a Kiss. On the outside, Fiesta Gal. Then Clever Girl, Funestrada, and Ms. Eloise is 10th. The quarter 25 flat down the backstretch. Without Feathers leads the way by a half. Personal Ensign on the outside, second by a length and a half. Then Coup de Facile on the rail is third by a half. On the outside again is Silent Turn in fourth by about 2. Then Steal a Kiss, Triple Wow, Ms. Eloise, Fiesta Gal, then Clabber Girl and Funestrada. The half in 49 and 3, and the field approaches the far turn. Now Personal Ensign gains on the outside of Without Feathers, takes the lead. Without Feathers back into second, and Coup de Facile on the rail is third. Then Silent Turn. They round the far turn. Personal Ensign on the outside leads by a half. Without Feathers second by a neck on the rail. Coup de Facile gains ground. Coup de Facile now takes second by a neck, gaining ground on the outside. Silent Turn. Without Feathers back into fourth. 3/4, 13 and 4, and they approach the top of the stretch. Hits Personal Ensign leading by about 3 lengths, then Coup de Facile second by a neck, Silent Turn on the outside, third by a length, then Without Feathers and Steal a Kiss, they're at the top of the stretch. Personal Ensign continues to lead the way by 3, and Silent Turn on the outside is right with Coup de Facile. They're at the 8th pole. Personal Ensign still leads the way by 3, and Coup de Facile once again takes second by a half. Silent Turn on the outside third, then Steal a Kiss, Without Feathers, and a Clever Girl. As they race to the wire, it's Personal Ensign in front. They're all 9. 0. Bishop's Delight going for the lead on the outside is Clever Girl, then Mosey, Nastique, Hometown Queen, and Personal Ensign is 6. They're on to the backstretch. Bishop's Delight leads on the far outside by almost a length. Mosey on the rail, second by 4. Clever Girl is third by a half. Now Personal Ensign on the rail moves up now into third. The quarter and 23 flat. Bishop's Delight on the far outside, in front by only a neck. Mosey on the rail, second by 4. Personal Ensign is third by a half. Then Clever Girl about 4 to Nastique and Hometown Queen. They continue down the backstretch. And Bishop's Delight on the far outside still has the lead. And gets clear by about 2 lengths as Bishop's Delight comes closer to the rail. Mosey is second on the rail. On the outside is Personal Ensign third, still advancing. The half in 45 and 3. Bishop's Delight still leads by about 2.5. Personal Ensign on the outside, second by a head. Mosey on the rail, third by a length. Clever Girl gains in fourth, and about 5 to Nastique and Hometown Queen. They approach the top of the stretch. 3/4 in 10 and 1. Bishop's Delight joined by Personal Ensign on the outside. Clever Girl a very close third. Mosey back into fourth. Personal Ensign now gets the lead. Clever Girl on the outside moving into second. Bishop's Delight back into third. It's Personal Ensign leading the way by a half. On the outside, Clever Girl second by a half. Bishop's Delight on the rail third by about 5. Then Nastique, Mosey, and Hometown Queen. They're at the 16th pole. The mile and 35 flat. Personal Ensign leads. Clever Girl is second. Personal Ensign in front. This time they're all in line. They're all. Clever Girl going for the lead with Bishop's Delight. Then on the rail is Scorn to last, followed by Hometown Queen and Personal Ensign as they leave the chute. Bishop's Delight has the lead by a half. Scorn to last on the inside, second by a length and a half. Personal Ensign has moved on the outside now into third by a head. Clever Girl alongside in fourth by a half. On the rail is Hometown Queen in fifth. The quarter in 23 and a 3. They're on to the backstretch. Now Scorn to last has the lead by a half. Bishop's Delight on the outside, second, coming on again. Bishop's Delight moves alongside Scorn last. Bishop's Delight on the outside now gets the lead by a neck. Scorn to last on the rail, second by a length. Personal Ensign is third by a length, and Clever Girl and Hometown Queen. The half in 47 and 1. Bishop's Delight on the outside continues to lead the way by a neck. Scorn to last on the rail, second by almost 2. Then Personal Ensign, Clever Girl, and Hometown Queen. They round the far turn. Bishop's Delight gets clear now by a length, and Scorn to last on the rail is second, coming on again. Bishop's Delight on the outside, in front by a half. Scorn to last is second by a half. Personal Ensign on the outside is third, gaining ground. Then Hometown Queen and Clever Girl, 3/4, 11 and 2. Bishop's Delight has the lead still, and now by a full length. Personal Ensign on the outside moves into second, and Scorned last back into third. Now, Personal Ensign on the outside gets the lead by half. Bishop's Delight is second by a length. Gaining ground on the outside, Hometown Queen. They're at the 8th pole. The mile in 35 and 3. Personal Ensign leads by 4. Hometown Queen now second, then Bishop's Delight and Clever Girl. It's Personal Ensign in front.
Pitcher Handicap, also at Monmouth Park, a Grade 2 event. The favorite in the race is the undefeated filly, Personal Ensign.
So Flag now goes by to get the lead. Grecian Flight along the rail is second with Silent Account third. An eighth of a mile to go, and Personal Ensign now begins to open up by 3 or 4 lengths. Personal Ensign now opening up 6 lengths on Grecian Flight. It's Personal Ensign notching her 9th consecutive triumph.
What a performance by Personal Ensign, carrying 125 pounds with Randy Romero up. 8 lengths in front of Grecian Flight. Le Largent ran third.
They're on line. They're off. And Gulch goes for the early lead with King Swan on the rail in second. Personal Ensign is third as the field approaches the clubhouse turn. King Swan is on the rail, half off of Gulch. And Gulch now comes into the rail, leads by a length. King Swan second by about 4, and Personal Ensign at this point is third. They approach the backstretch, the first quarter, 23 and 3. It's Gulch on the rail in front by a length. Now King Swan on the outside is second by about 2, and Personal Ensign remains in third. They're on to the backstretch. Gulch continues to lead by less than a length as King Swan moves up a bit on the outside. About a length and a half to Personal Ensign on the rail, still in third. The half in 47 and 2. Gulch continues to lead by less than a length. King Swan on the outside, still in second. About 2 to Personal Ensign, still in third. They enter the far turn. Hey, Gulch gets clear now by 2. And gaining ground on the outside is Personal Ensign with a rush. The filly, Personal Ensign, now moves alongside Gulch. King Swan back into third. It's Gulch on the rail, leading by about a neck. On the outside, Personal Ensign is second. They approach the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 11 and 3. Now it's between Personal Ensign and Gulch for the lead, and they've opened 5 on King Swan back into third. Personal Ensign, the filly, on the outside, gets the lead. Gulch on the rail remains very close in second. They pass the 8th pole. It's Personal Ensign on the outside, still leading the way by a neck, and Gulch is second. Now the filly gets clear by a length. It's Personal Ensign in front. They're off. Winning Colors on the outside goes for the lead. Then Sir 30 Zip, Shamsay heads apart, and they're followed by Personal Ensign in fourth. Down the backstretch. Winning Colors leads the way by about 5 lengths. Shamsay is second by 4. Now Personal Ensign has moved on the outside into third, and the 30 Zip is back into fourth. The quarter in 22 and 4, and Winning Colors continues to lead the way by about 6 lengths. Shamsay is second by about 4 lengths. Personal Ensign remains far back in third, about 5 to 30 Zip in fourth. They enter the far turn. The half in 45 and 1. Now Personal Ensign has moved on the outside and gains into second, only 5 off of Winning Colors. Shamsay is back into third, about 8 to 30 Zip as they round the far turn. Winning Colors continues to lead, but by only 2. It's Personal Ensign on the outside, second still gaining ground. About 4 to Shamsay, then 30 Zip as they approach the top of the stretch. 3 quarters in 9 flat. Winning Colors, the winner of the Derby, has the lead, but by only a length on the outside. Undefeated Personal Ensign draws alongside. And those two are at the 8th pole together. It's Personal Ensign on the outside, getting ahead in front. On the rail, Winning Colors back into second. Shamsay is third, then 30 Zip. It's Personal Ensign on the outside. Winning Colors won't give up. It's coming on again, but they approach the wire. It's Horse of the Year, Personal Ensign in front. They're off. Personal Ensign breaks very nicely as Classic Crown now takes the lead. Personal Ensign joined on the outside by Shamsay, then Rose's Cantina and Clever Girl as they round the clubhouse turn. Classic Crown continues to lead the way by about a half, and Shamsay on the outside is second by a length. Personal Ensign remains in third by about a half. On the outside is Rose's Cantina, and Clever Girl is fifth. The quarter in 24 and 4, they're on to the backstretch. Personal Ensign remains in third position on the outside of Classic Crown as Shamsay now gets the lead and goes clear by a length and a half. Classic Crown nearest the rail, and Personal Ensign are right together. And those two have a length on Rose's Cantina. Clever Girl remains in fifth. The half and 48 and 1. Personal Ensign is now second, 2 off of Shamsay. Classic Crown on the rail is third by 2, then Clever Girl, and Rose's Cantina has dropped into fifth. They enter the far turn. Personal Ensign is now only a length off the leader. 3/4 and 12 flat. Personal Ensign is now gaining a bit on the outside of Shamsay, only a half off. On the outside is Clever Girl making a move, and Classic Crown has dropped into fourth, about 5 to Rose's Cantina as they approach the top of a stretch. Personal Ensign still a neck off of Shamsay as they enter the stretch, about 2 to Classic Crown and Clever Girl. Personal Ensign now draws alongside, and Personal Ensign easily gains the lead by a half. Right behind and on the outside is Classic Crown. Shamsay is on the rail in third. They pass the 8th pole with Personal Ensign drawing clear to 2. Classic Crown on the outside is second by a neck, and on the rail is Shamsay in third. They approach the wire, and she remains undefeated. Personal Ensign in front.
Personal Ensign has taken her place in the starting gate, and she will certainly take her place in history as one of the greatest fillies of all time. She seeks to retire here undefeated, the first major American horse to do so in 80 years. There is a Derby winner in the field in Winning Colors who seeks to stop her streak at 12, and they're up in the Distaff. Goodbye Halo broke well in Winning Colors now, and she's going to run right on the lead early. Will on the move has come out running in third, and she's taken in hand. Integra now has been gathered back in fourth position as they head for the first turn. Personal Ensign was away in good order now. She'll be floated a bit wide going into the turn by Shamsay. Epitome is saving ground all the way on the inside. And then Classic Crown is one horse beaten, and that is Hail the Cab as they round the first turn. And the Derby winner is loose on the lead. It's Winning Colors now, and she's opened up by 4.5 lengths. Goodbye Halo is second, and Vasquez asking Shamsay for run now third toward the inside. Willa on the move is racing in fourth. Integra is fifth on the outside. Personal Ensign, the undefeated filly, is now 9 lengths off the lead as they continue up the backstretch. It's still Winning Colors loose on the lead by 2.5. Shamsay is running second. On the outside, Goodbye Halo in striking position is third. Willa on the move is asked for more run fourth. Personal Ensign is still 8 lengths out of it. There's a half mile to run, and Winning Colors doing what she did in the Derby. She's still free running on the lead. 3 furlongs to run, and she leads now by 3. Goodbye Halo beginning to pick it up in second now. Shamsay is third toward the rail. Personal Ensign is putting her run in on the inside now, and she takes to the outside. 5 lengths off the lead of Winning Colors, who turns for home here at Churchill Downs. Stevens going to a vigorous left-handed whip, holding on by 2. Goodbye Halo is charging hard. Here comes Personal Ensign, unleashing a furious run on the outside, but it is still Winning Colors. Goodbye Halo. Personal Ensign a 16th of a mile from the wire. Winning Colors is there. Personal Ensign, a dramatic finish, and here is the wire, and it is Personal Ensign there with Winning Colors in a photo. Very close. At the 16th pole, it looked like Personal Ensign was facing her first defeat, but in those final 110 courageous yards, she certainly proved herself a champion this afternoon.